lost millions of dollars because we have not done our job. We have not enforced the ordinances and the laws that pertain to abandoned vacant buildings. Right now, 3 blocks away from here, the mayor's having a press conference on painting vacant buildings. There is not enough paint in this city to solve this problem. We already have an ordinance where buildings are supposed to be painted when they are boarded up. The color of that building. Have we enforced that law? So our mayor's gonna have a press conference about putting in a program that's already in law, that they haven't enforced. So when we talk about how do we attack this issue, you attack it by attacking those responsible. This administration has failed continuously not to hold anyone accountable and not to be responsible for what is going on in this city. And then every 4 years we hear a plan or we hear solutions about what we're going to do with this and what we're going to do with that. It's time that we not allow them to continue to tell us the same old story every 4 years. In my administration, we will attack this issue head on. This mayor promised to deal with this issue. He started out with 400, we have 800. And that number only went down since I got on the council because I made it a point to make sure that we do something about this. I put together a plan. And 3 weeks later, the mayor issued a plan about vacant buildings. Before that, there was no plan. And they said block by block. Look around you. This is a block by block. Does this block look finished? This is one area they said they went through already.
What's your opinion again of the mayor's press conference?
Like I said, a serious problem. In a city this small, and in a city in the state capital, I've had people who visit the city of Albany say, I cannot believe it looks like that. It's a problem. If you go right down the street, walk a block down the street, there's buildings falling over. Why? Because this administration seems to not have really paid attention to what's going on in every single neighborhood in this city. And that seems to be the way they govern. The people here who've been living here for years will tell you, this problem is not a new problem. This is the way it's continued to be. And my administration, we're going to solve this problem because we're going to tackle it head on. We're not going to put things off to another 4 more years of re-election and then bring it up as a re-election issue. This mayor has put all his eggs in a basket in a convention center. Don't tell me, if I go to the state government and say, I need $50 million, just throw out a number, to help minimize this issue we have in the city. It's going to bring more tax dollars in, it's going to provide jobs for local people, and it's going to create home ownership. I think the state would say, instead of giving $300 million for a convention center, I think they said we'd rather give you $50 million to improve your neighborhoods, to create home ownership, and to create economic jobs and opportunities for people. So our focus has been totally off in this city, and we're going to refocus it back on the neighborhoods. When we talk about revitalizing, building this up is not just going to help with home ownership. It's going to help with crime. It's going to help with hope in this city that is desperately needed. And it's also going to provide economic opportunities and jobs for people who live in those communities. That's what we're talking about when we're talking about revitalizing the neighborhood. Just not talking about buildings. We're talking about opportunity.